right, let's do this. It feels like this has been a long time coming. As you can tell by the title of this video, unfortunately, I did not make it to Paris Marathon, and this video is long overdue, but I just have not known what format to do this in, how to structure this video, what footage to put in, because it's been a turbulent couple of weeks. It really has. So I was going to put together a video. All of the footage that I got was from not race week, but the week before race week. So essentially, from the last time you saw me, I was just trying to overcome an injury, and this is what it was, a small niggle, should we say, because it wasn't awful. But for a bit of context, because I don't know how much I go into it in this video, I'd picked up a small niggle in my calf, the calf muscle feeding into the tendon. I can't remember what it's called now, but essentially I managed to do some work with my physio, and he got me back running again quite quickly, but only got me running again probably about 10 days out from Paris. So essentially this part of the video is just me returning to running, and then I'll fill you in at the end of the video why we didn't make it to Paris. I hope you do enjoy this, because I've actually managed to get out to the track and film a couple of sessions with James and the team. So yeah, just hope you like that style of video, and I might sort of crop that out and put that into another video in itself. But yeah, this was my comeback into sort of training again and getting myself ready for Paris. Good morning and welcome from the track. These lot are all talking about the London Marathon ballot results. They came out yesterday. I was a no, everyone was a no. It feels like the whole world was a no. Yesterday we were just talking how we don't know how many people, we don't know of many people that have got into the ballot this year. But I just think that's down to the fact that people that had ballot paces in 2020, they've deferred them either to 21, 22 or 23. So the next few years were always going to be a bit more of a struggle anyway to get into the ballot. So yeah, the guys are all just changing shoes and getting ready for the session. So for me today, yesterday was a complete rest day apart from teaching our classes within the running hub. Calf seemed okay during that. Yesterday just made sure I was wearing compression socks, keeping it elevated and things like that. Feels a lot better this morning, so we've come down to the track. I am not doing anything stupid, don't worry. When the guys and girls should I say, did their warm-up, we've got like just a roughly 2 mile loop, and I thought it's not sensible to try and do 2 miles straight out of bed off the back of it, so I went out with them on my bike. We've come to the track, I've done a warm-up lap, then just been doing some drills, and then I'm gonna be doing some laps, more drills, and just see, it's basically a test today to see how it's getting on and how it's been responding to the rest and all the rehab stuff that I've been doing. So feels okay. It feels like the inflammation's going down, so it feels like it's getting better, but it doesn't feel 100% that I could go and bounce straight back into a session today. So I made the right decision on Sunday to not do the 20 miles, and let's just hope that we can get this better for the time that Paris Marathon comes around. Anna, I've forgotten.
10 times 600 and then 6 times 200.
Nice.
Let me double check that.
242.
Oh yeah, 140 per rep.
Don't know.
Oh, you could run with...
See how far you go.
Oh no, because you're trying to go for 140 per 400. She's trying to do
600.
yeah, don't know.
No, sorry, 10 times 400. What did I say? Did I say 10 times 600?
Yeah, you
So
did.
10 times 400.
Oh, okay. Well, you can run some. You can.
Oh no, you have 4 different conversations.
Right. So what are you doing today, James? Talk to the camera this time.
Yes, 0800s, so marathon predictor time session. So I want to run 257, so I'm going to run 800s and 257. 8 of them same time, or 400 metre jog recovery.
And then what shoes you got on?
Maybe race day shoes.
Ooh. Vaporfly. Andy, what are you doing today?
Whatever coach tells me to do.
Okay.
4, 8, 12, 16, 4, 4, 4 off 90 rests.
One more.
Oh yeah, you got different because you're doing Boston.
It's not tapering yet.
No. Oh, don't. And then Nev, you're doing the 800s as well?
8 8s.
but 67
10
seconds.
8s.
Who knows what's...
8 now, don't overdo it.
Yeah, I better get going. So we'll see what the time comes out at.
And that will then help you predict your marathon.
It will. It'll be the final. Not the final straw in the nail in the coffin. The final straw in the picture or whatever.
Yeah. And they're off.
You gone? You gone?
Yeah, he's gone. I'd say so. Here they come through. Well done, Anna. First rep done. Did she pace you all right? Did she pace you all right?
Yeah, 141.
Oh, nice. Good. It's a video, Andy. Right, so you're on your recovery jog. What reps? Start the third. What have the last two been in? 301, 301. Let's go. How was that? 2:59. Good. How you feeling?
A bit sluggish after last week. Not too bad. I'd like to feel smooth last week.
You're looking good.
Hope so.
Okay.
Andy.
Go on, Anna. Go on, Nev. Just had to stop for a shoelace. The sleeves are coming off already. Right, going to what? Rep 4 now? So. Nice work. Five done, yeah?
7.
3 to go. 3 to go. How you feeling?
I wanted to feel poppy and fresh this morning, but in reality after a 20 miler and an hour tempo 384, that probably wasn't enough.
Yeah.
But engine feels fine, just a bit sluggish in the legs.
Okay.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
Good, what was that one?
What's your laps on your watch? They'll be there, won't they?
2:57, nice. Off for a jog recovery.
Because you should have more.
One more to go, Nev.
One more to go.
How have you been getting on?
255 to 257 first two, and now I've been hitting 247s, 248s after that, and I hit at 245 on the last one. So, apart from the first two being a bit slow, the rest are about where I wanted.
Good.
So, we got 244. I think that's a PB as a vet for 800.
Well, go for it then. Go for it. I remember the days of taking the mick out of you for your 245s.
It does make me think about
Aftermath.
might have a go at an 800 in the summer.
Yep. Well done, everyone. Go on. Well done. 2:56, one more to go. I said one more to go. One, yes, one.
Might start to feel better with this in.
Are you starting to feel better?
Yeah, I might do enough, right? Second with that one.
Yeah. Alright, James. One more 400 to go, looking good.
Go on, James.
And then talk to me.
255, done.
Nice. Good, and how should that session have felt today?
In my head, I think it felt a lot easier. The first two were a struggle, 301, 302 or 301, so I thought, that's not sub 3 pace. But I progressed the whole way through, so pretty comfortable in the end. I don't think the effort level went up, and my legs just eased off.
Good. Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a fight for the pace today, should it?
No, I don't think I feel the sound out of breath like I would do at the end of a normal session.
Well, no, and you had jog recovery in between, so.
Yeah, so see how recovery goes for tomorrow, but just take your time. Let the legs come back together.
Yeah, what's the plan for the rest of the week then?
I think I had 8 miles in the plan tomorrow, but I might drop that to 6, and then 4 or 5 on Thursday. Rest day Friday, 5k Saturday, 15-mile session on Sunday, but just use the leg a bit. I guess Anne doesn't stoop behind me then.
Yeah, I think she stuck her tongue out.
What a beautiful tongue, eh?
And the gang just regrouping over here. Well done, James.
So back with a bit of an update. I don't think I kind of filled you in with what actually went on yesterday, but from obviously all the footage and the clips, I cycled round with James. So things didn't go too well yesterday on my session. I'm all tucked up and wrapped up with a blanket because although it was lovely yesterday, we had like a tease of spring, it's now raining again. What's going on? So going back to yesterday, I biked the warm-up with the team. I thought it would be better if because we do an outside loop, so I did that with them. Then we got to the track and I did an easy sort of lap of the track. Everything felt okay, but I could still feel some tightness in my calf. Then did some drills, so was just sort of doing some like quite low-key drills, so just sort of small shuffles on my feet, ankle rolls, all things that were just about getting the lower legs like moving, but nothing too high impact. And the idea was just to do sort of like a warm-up, do some more drills, then a lap, do some more drills, and just kind of like see how things go. So after I did the drills, I then went out for another lap, and I got sort of about almost 3/4 of the way round, a third lap in total, and just felt like a really tight pull. And I don't think it's like anything like a tear, because otherwise today I'd be feeling it like really painful. But I just think that it was just everything was tightening up and was telling me like just don't like, I just thought, no, I'm just not going to carry on. So I stopped and then got on the bike and filmed James's session. So it's now Wednesday and it's just around lunchtime. So I am, it's felt okay today. So like walking around, I can't feel anything. When I'm sitting down and like I stretch my foot out, I can feel it. So it's when my foot's flexed. I'm just trying to think. So yesterday kind of there was a bit of swelling on the inside of my foot, so I texted my physio just to like, because originally he wasn't going to be able to see me till Friday, and I was like, please fit me in. I didn't actually say that at all, but I just said to him, I explained what happened. We've got sort of a good relationship, so I just texted him after the session, said, oh, it was a no-go, and he was like, I'll let you know if a cancellation comes up. And luckily something's come up for today. He thinks it could be potentially, what did he say it was? So it might be tibialis posterior. So that is a calf muscle which inserts into the ankle. And that kind of makes sense. But I guess I'm getting upset, worrying about it now, because I just hope that it's nothing too serious that's going to take weeks to recover from. But you know, we're now on Wednesday and this all kicked off last Thursday. So I am worrying, starting to panic. And I just hate now having to wait till this afternoon to find out. I just think I'm getting upset because I feel like it's going to be bad news and I don't want it to be that. I don't even want to look at the camera right now because I'm getting upset. But I was so close to Boston Marathon last year and it just feels like a repeat of what happened before, and I just don't want that to happen. And then in my mind I'm like, well, if everything, you know, best case scenario is today I'm gonna go and he's gonna sort me out and I can run again tomorrow pain free, but I just don't know if that's gonna be the case. But I have looked at backup marathons and I don't know, I think I just need to find out what's going on first and then decide what to do. But my battery is flashing up saying that I'm running out of battery, so I will charge that and update you after my appointment with Rudy, and fingers crossed, let's try and be positive for some good news. So I can't worry without knowing actually what's going on yet. So yeah, sorry for getting upset, but it just means a lot.
In the commentary
So
he said,
regulation 400 metres.
not one of your 400s, by the way, Ben.
Didn't wait for you, Nev.
Run to the beat of my own drum is the line, isn't it? How's it like?
What are we doing today?
Craft session.
Okay. Yeah.
8 by 400, just a little sharpen up for race day next week.
What are the 400s going to be in target?
84s, Ben?
8-4s.
8-4s.
8-4s in something.
and recovery?
Oh, nice big generous 2 minutes today.
2 minutes? Well, that is generous.
Yep, well recovery's key, not fatiguing today.
Okay. And then what are you wearing? Shoes you've got on?
I have ultra shoes at the moment, but I've got a choice of 3 shoes in my bag.
3 shoes?
Well, 6 shoes to be precise. We'll see, still picking the marathon shoe.
Devon looks so professional, and then you've just got all the boys skipping along beside her.
I thought you said Nev, not Devon.
All Adidas today. Just Ben in the background. What's that for, Andy?
So I don't have to stop.
Oh, okay. Go on, Dan. First rep, ready? Andy's coming up behind you. Go on, Andy.
I don't put this on.
Come on, Ben, stick with him. Nicely done, what was that? I didn't start my watch. What was that one?
82.
82. How did that feel? Alright? Ben? Oh, you were going to say awful then, were you?
The time with 84 was kind of good, I suppose.
We've got 2 minutes now.
Nice. Well, you have 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll set you
5, 3, 2.
Sorry, go on.
Right, rep 2.
78.
78, Devon.
With a negative split as well.
Yeah. Never happened before, has it?
Go on, Andy.
It seemed like we got to 100 quite quick, and we relaxed down the back straight, and then there was just this gradual.
What happened?
You go round, there's a cone just on the inside lane. Just move it off,
Yeah.
please, thank you.
What was rep 3?
No, 78.
78. Who led that?
Don't I?
Andy? Or you? Andy? No, Nev.
Hey, Andy's on a different session.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said Andy then, I didn't mean to. 78, James. Control, control, control.
What's control? Should we definitely come on the side, and who's winding up now? Which was absolutely her.
Well, it's good that you got 2 minutes to recover. The culprit. Just move. Go on, Andy. Right, 76, and then you're changing shoes. Why are you changing shoes?
Try and keep up.
Yeah, happy with them. But they're a marathon shoe, so faster, flatter, easier, smoother shoe for the second half.
Do you think there'll be a marathon shoe then?
This style,
What do you mean this style?
that model.
Why, you're going to buy a new pair?
I'll send my Vaporflies back. Can you put that in your pocket, please?
Control, control.
Control.
80?
Yeah.
Reps in?
5.
5. How you feeling?
Good, lungs are blown a bit, but legs and engine are good. Should have done this a few weeks ago, made me feel a lot better.
Sometimes it's nice just to have a good sort of like
confidence booster.
Thrash out.
It's not quite fresh out still.
Yeah, no, with the recovery though. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, I've got some pop in my legs for Sunday's race.
Yeah, good.
Go on, guys.
Camera. Rep 6.
78.
Oh. Whose fault was that?
Well, Devon come.
Devon, yeah, she did. I saw that.
Go on to Devon. Don't come up on the shoulder.
I was going to stand on next to you.
Secret training. As we going in the back straight, I thought I'm going to turn up and burn around the bend.
Oh, yeah.
And you kicked at the same time as me.
It's not like you've not been doing anything, is it?
What was that last one?
71.
No, but
Wow. Good work. Feeling good?
Yeah,
Enjoy it?
I mean, Paul
yeah, I did
Ben.
actually.
That's a
Good session.
very different session.
Different to what we did in the
I mean,
last few
Paul
weeks.
Ben's done nothing. I think you've done well, Ben. You're in speed 10, so
First session back in how long, Ben? You look like you're meditating.
I don't even know how long it's been. Maybe early Feb. Yeah, I think my birthday I came tonight.
yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, you did a session on your birthday.
And yeah, I thought we were going to do like 90-second reps. And it was like 80.
Well done, Ben.
But it's done.
So a good morning and happy Tuesday. It's now the week before Paris and things are looking up. So I should have filmed a clip yesterday, but I didn't, so I'll just walk you through. So Monday yesterday was like the best that my ankle has felt, or my calf has felt in like since this all started, so that was really good. I jumped on the bike for 45 minutes and the aim was to try and keep my heart rate over 130. I think I averaged 128. It's a bit harder to get your heart rate up on the bike and it took a little while to warm up into it. But yeah, 45 minutes on the bike, in the indoor bike, and I was just watching YouTube videos. And then I texted my physio and he said that I could progress to single leg calf raises. So I was doing those yesterday, doing my stretches, applying ice and heat afterwards. And then in the evening taught our HIIT class and stretching class in the running hub, and it was I hope we got coming through again. And although like I tried to keep the class like low impact and high, like giving options of people for low impact and high impact, but our physio said that like a test is if you can hop on your ankle, or your like if you can hop on one leg 10 times without pain, you're all right. So I'll do the hop test this morning. So if I'm being honest, that hop was even better than yesterday, because yesterday I could still feel a bit of tightness in my calf, but that was like there was nothing in that, so that's a really good sign now. I have got this morning I've been filming the guys session and they did 8x400, so I'm assuming I would have done something very similar to that today if I was. I think I had something in my plan, but James has obviously changed it for me in the meantime. But so no, I haven't run this morning. I have got a physio at 10:20. It's I don't know what time it is now. I think it's, what time is it?
It's 10 to 8. So yeah, got physio at 10:20, and we'll see what Rudy says from there. So potentially I could run tomorrow or Thursday if I get the all clear, but I might be having acupuncture or more massage today, or ultrasound. I feel like the ultrasound worked really well last week, so we will see what he says and build up a sensible plan, because Paris is next week, but I don't want to overdo it. So I think the aim for me is to be able to run at least twice or 3 times this week, and if I can do an hour or an hour and a half on Sunday, I'll be really happy. So who knows, but yeah, really positive start to this week. I mean, not positive in the sense that I've not ran properly for almost 2 weeks or a week and a half now, but I'll take it where we are. How was the session then, guys?
Good.
Session was good. Obviously nice to see the recovery and how we feel tomorrow after that. So it was pretty sharp, smoking. It was everything it needs to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Confidence boosting, fast, not too taxing. If anything, just the lungs started going towards the under legs, and the engine were alright.
Well, yeah, nice 2-minute recovery helps with that, doesn't it?
Every course has its horse and all that.
Yeah. And then what's the plan for the rest of the week? Week before Paris?
I think I've got 45 minutes, an hour tomorrow. Thursday rest, Friday rest. Saturday long run, which is a really long run, 8 miles. And Saturday race. SEA South of England relays on Sunday. Nice. Long burn, hopefully. As long as I run splits quicker than ever, I'll be happy.
Are you both doing the...
They're doing the long leg. They're doing the long leg.
Never fast enough, a couple of K.
Yeah, no, Nev will always do some extra miles, won't he? Okay, so it's Wednesday and it is test run day. Woohoo! 5k on the plan for me, and the weather looks lovely, so I'm just hoping that everything goes well. I'm going to expect maybe some discomfort. I'm not expecting it to be 100%, but if I can get through the run relatively unscathed, then I will be very happy.
You've not loaded it for a few days, have you? So the warm-up's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to do some activation stuff outside the car first and then get going. And what are you doing today? 4 or 5 miles?
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. James is like full swing into his taper.
I feel like I'm still in bed.
Pardon?
I feel like I'm still in bed.
I know, we've had a late couple of nights the last few nights, so hopefully I've had my coffee, so it's kicking in, and I'm probably just excited for the run. But yeah, I need to try and get to bed a bit earlier the next few evenings. Time for a bit of a Thursday update to let you know how the leg is feeling today, and everything is all okay, which is brilliant. I'm really pleased. Didn't really wake up with any, I don't think I woke up with any pain at all, so obviously that's a really good thing. I wasn't even thinking about it. So I've done the hop test again today, which is absolutely fine. This morning I went to aqua aerobics with my mum. Now she's been absolutely loving this at the moment. She goes to the same gym as that I do, and she says that the instructor is brilliant. They play like really kind of like old school pop, like her kind of music, which she loves. So went along with her, and yeah, it was quite good fun actually. Something a bit different, still exercising, but I knew that within the pool it's not going to be putting too much impact through my body, so knew that would be okay to do today. I won't be doing anything like that next week as we really sort of hit the taper, but that was all fine, and yeah, leg is feeling good. So I'm just about to go and teach our Thursday evening class, which is our strength and core class within the running hub. So I know that I talk about this a lot, or maybe I do, maybe I don't, I'm not sure on this channel, but within our running hub community we teach 3 live classes a week, and if you can't do them live then they're on catch up on demand. And at the moment we're in the process of launching our new membership system or platform, which will have a really cool online sort of on demand library to do all these workouts, which we will also build in time so that there's shorter workouts if you're like short on time. If you want to do a longer workout, the workouts will be there, and they're all just geared around runners, helping us to become stronger, help to reduce injury, and just make us more efficient and more economical in our running, which is what we all want. So gonna go and teach that class soon, and then tomorrow morning can head out for a bit of a longer run than Wednesday, and just see how things go. But I'm feeling really positive now ahead of Paris. I feel like it's back on the cards. Not necessarily sure about what target time I'm going to go for. I think Sunday will kind of help me understand a little bit more of where I'm at maybe, and then we can take it from there. But I think the main thing that I'm just pleased about is that I will be like, I'm pretty like 95% sure now I'm going to be on that start line than not. And this time last week I was like, there's a 2% chance that I'll be on that start line. So we're in a much better position than we were a week ago. So don't do what I did. If you have got an injury, be patient, make sure you go and get the right advice. Don't just, if within a couple of days nothing heals and you don't know what you're doing, go and see a physio, go and see a sports massage therapist and get it checked out so you can understand where the issue is, what you need to do to rehab it so that you're going to be better in a quicker time scale. But time to go teach the class. Oh, got 6 minutes, everything's set up already, so yeah, I just need to go and teach it. And then yeah, check in with you tomorrow for the run. The not so glamorous side of running. I've just been out for 10 miles, everyone. I've just done 10 miles. Oh, get the camera thing in the way. So, the not so glamorous side of running, my mascara has all run because this morning there's been a lot of condensation around. Like yesterday was such a glorious day, and then now 7 degrees. But yeah, I've just done 10 miles, everyone. Woohoo! Need to check my heart rate because I was saying earlier in the week that my heart rate's been like sky high. I have been COVID testing like every day and it's always been coming back negative. Has been coming back negative. So maybe it's just my body adjusting again to running. I'm not really sure. But 10 miles, 8:50 pace today. And it felt pretty good. Like Naomi and I went out with Naomi and we were just chatting for the whole way round. So that's always a good sign when you're able to chat. But we'll just see how my body kind of responds and reacts in the week. Leg was perfect, leg was fine. Just like I said, it's just going to be my confidence with like how my body, the rest of my body's feeling going into the race. Like I don't feel like in myself, I feel absolutely fine. But then whenever I've been exercising this week, it's just felt like something's not quite perfect, but it's all good, it's all good. I'm just happy that I got through if anything, just got to be grateful that I can run next weekend. The target time we can think about in the week, that's okay. So yeah, just waiting for my run to upload. Come on. And then today, excitingly, we're heading out. James is running a relay race. It's the South England, oh, I don't know what it is, but basically it's some relay. And it's from Stantonbury track where we do our track session. So I'll be heading up there with him to watch and support, just see how that goes. Yeah, heart rate was still quite high for me. And I use just wrist-based, but never mind.
So at the end, where I left off there was the Sunday before Paris. I'd managed to get out and do 10 miles and I kept saying that something just didn't feel right. Then, I mean, I posted about this on my Instagram, so I'm sorry if you don't follow me on Instagram, so you haven't known what's going on. But essentially, on the Monday of race week, James said that he wasn't feeling too well, so he took himself to bed early afternoon. On Tuesday he was coughing a lot, so both of us were testing, doing tests for COVID, both negative at this stage. Wednesday I then headed out for I think 3 or 4 mile run. I think it was 4 miles ahead of, again, the marathon. And on Wednesday as soon as I'd got in the front door, James had done another test that morning and had tested positive for COVID. So Wednesday, the race is on the Sunday, and he tests positive for COVID. Now, I can't even, and it makes me emotional now, and I've been at so many tears in this training block, but it was just such an emotional roller coaster couple of days, because I'm probably going upset about the race that never happened for James and I, but it was just such a tough time, because in those days leading up to it, we were chatting to all of our clients that were doing Paris, Manchester, all various other races. We have, you know, in what we've just newly introduced is like a 15-minute race call with all of our clients to finalise strategy, just get themselves in the right position for race day. Obviously we normally would talk to our clients, but sometimes a call can just be a bit more personal. So we're having all these calls and having like, all of them were like, oh, see you in Paris, can't wait for the weekend, how are you feeling? And I was having to sort of like at this stage not know what I was going to do, because for me, I was worried that I would test positive whilst I was out in Paris. Would that then impact my race? Then would I put other people in that situation? But at that time, I technically would have been able to fly because I was testing negative. And I have still to this day tested negative for COVID. Something's not been right with me since I got back into training, but that might have just been the layoff that I had, the changing air pressure or whatever everyone's been saying, like how it's been so cold and then warm. I could have just had some form of like virus or illness that, you know, because I felt really fine in myself. It's just when I've been training, it's just been a bit more difficult. So it was just such a tough time to make a decision about what I should do, what was right, what was morally right, what was right as from a running hub perspective, what was right from a Katie perspective. I just didn't know what to do, and I kept testing every single day just to check whether like I was coming down with it, and I didn't, and I tested negative the whole time. But I just made a decision on Friday morning. I was like, I don't want to put other people at risk. I've got sort of like moral responsibilities, I guess, if that's the word, but I just didn't want to put anyone else under, I don't know, I just thought it was for the best that I didn't. So once we'd made that decision, literally about half an hour later, our flight got cancelled. So then all of our other members that were travelling by plane or on the same flight as us, they then had the stress. And so it just was like a sign that it just wasn't meant to be. So Paris Marathon did not happen for me, unfortunately. Or for James, obviously. He was fine, if you're interested. He just felt like he had a heavy cold. By the weekend, he was much better. I had to, I stayed away from him. I slept in a different bedroom, a different room. I was sleeping on a blow-up bed because we don't have another bed in this house. But I was like wearing a mask. We were at opposite sides of the house. So it wasn't like a nice time for us in that sense either, that, you know, I couldn't even probably look after him because I just wanted to stay away from him and to stay better. So he missed his race, I missed my race, and yeah, he's feeling fine now. He's feeling like the after effects of COVID, still like struggling getting back into training, but you know, we have both reassessed, we've reflected, we're both trying to have a bit of like reflection, understand what's next, but most importantly, we've been trying to support all of our other runners that have got races. So right now I am feeling a bit drained, and this is probably why a video hasn't come up yet, because although I have got some footage, I haven't just sat down to be like, right, this is what's going on. And also, I don't know, it's just been tough in the sense that, you know, all of my focus and my energy has been on going on the running hub, so everything else has just kind of been like, other things have taken a back seat, and YouTube was one of them. And I mean, I was at Parkrun the other week, and I can't remember his name now, I did ask for his name, but it was at Upton Court Parkrun, and he said that he'd been watching my videos and that he went out to Paris and was looking for me and saw some of the Running Hub members but didn't see me, and I was like, it's because I didn't make it to Paris. So that's kind of where we're at. I have got another marathon booked. The last few weeks have been tough for me to try and get back into it again. But I will update you in due course, because I feel like I need to take a bit of a step back, a bit of a reset, and stop putting everything out online about what I'm doing. I'm going to share my training and things like that, but just not saying this is what I'm going for, because it just puts too much pressure on me and I just kind of like crumble from that. So I'm just going to continue to keep working hard. I've got lots of exciting plans coming up over the summer, races and things like that, so I just hope that I'm probably going to take a bit of a step back from YouTube for a little while, just so I can, like I say, I can reset and focus. So if you do want to follow my journey and what the running hub are up to, then please do follow us on Instagram. So it's run_with_coach Katie, James Down 1986, and the running hub community. So yeah, keep up to date with what we've got going on, and I do hope to update you in due course with our training plans, because I know that everyone does enjoy these videos when I do eventually get around to putting them out. But thank you for sticking with this video for so long, because it is a long one. And yeah, I hope to see you in the not too distant future. But good luck with your training and happy running.